This is David from Lagoon, and this is the studio build out in the space in my basement of a house I do not own. And here you're seeing this space. Somebody had started construction on this studio many years ago and never finished. Looks like maybe there was some water damage, some black mold, so the first thing I had to do was clean up the space, rip out the old drywall and old insulation and replace all of that. And then there were some things you can see here, building out this soffit, boxing in some pipes and things, lots of drywall work, some light electrical work, and drywalling the ceiling was probably one of the more monumental tasks. Very arduous work. And lots of pipes and ductwork to cut around. I chose to leave most of that exposed in case there were problems with water pipes and things that could be easily repaired without having to rip out drywall. And then the floor was the other big project, which was involved laying down some self-leveling concrete and then a vapor lock barrier, and then some plywood. That's the subfloor. So soon it's kind of at this point starting to look like a room. The gray carpet you're seeing in the background, that's covering the bulkhead door, which is a load-in to the outside. There's me covered in drywall dust. And now I'm priming the room with paint, of course. And feeling pretty good about the space now. I was definitely anal about the plastering. I went back and did many areas many times. Was never satisfied, but and now color coming into play. I chose a seal brown color and then kind of a tornado sky color for the other walls, and the ceiling is black. Here's the drum riser I built. Good to have those off the ground. The floor, I was on a budget. I wanted to do something that would be pretty resilient, but cost effective, so I had Home Depot cut 4x8 sheets of sanded plywood into 12-inch widths, and what I realized later was that their cutting was not perfect. Some lengths were a little bit wider than others and less in other areas, so it made it kind of a challenge to put it in. But basically I took the planks and stained them with some help from band members, and decided to lay it diagonally just to give the room some tension. The name of the space is the Tornado Shelter, kind of going back to my Midwest roots, and so the green and brown kind of represents the agriculture, I guess. That might be a stretch, but IKEA food there for a moment. And then here I am laying in the baseboards just to finish the room. These are frames I built for some sound absorbing material. The actual material is kind of fiberglass wrapped in burlap, which I thought was pretty ugly, so I decided to make these frames to contain the absorbing material. And now lighting is in, work lights are out, and coming to the finished space.